one safety check. Yep, that's all turned off. We are back. We still got some sunlight. Um, how are we on pieces, parts, and stuff? We still need motors and construction comps. Do we have anything queued up? Hey, everybody, thanks for joining. Welcome back. This is welcome back to the really big show. Yeah, Sunday night. Let's something's not turned on. There we go. That should be better. Okay, I hope so. All right, let's we need to keep pulling parts and we need to keep digging. So let's get back down in the mine. Yeah, it would be really nice if we could get out of here and start working on. Well, we need to find a full-size assembler. We found out to be able to make um, light components. Yeah, which is actually pretty interesting. We can make some basic lights out of construction comps only, but the more advanced lights, like the new DLC inset lights, which is what I wanted to make. That's how I found this out. To make those, we need a light emitting diode. And to make a light emitting diode, we need, we don't even know what we need to make it because the basic assembler can't make it. So just assume we need a full assembler. But yeah, our goal here is let's get the flyer done because the flyer will certainly help us start racking up more kilometers around the map. And it's also going to function as our backup survival kit. So that's going to allow us to start looking for some new stations and hopefully come across someone that's selling. Okay, just a reminder, everybody, we do not have block tools for large grid block, large or small. We don't have welders, grinders, or drills. We've been lucky enough to have found at a base whose gun had weapons, but several of them had no ammo, and one of them was rusted out and wasn't working. So it was in a disabled mode. But that got us this puppy over here to the left, the controller, which we're using to control the solar panel, the solar tower rotation. That thing right there, which is pointed at the sun. And that's allowed us to. That also gave us hinges and rotors, but we don't have pistons, which is a pretty big deal because even if we had a drill right now, it'd be pretty hard to use it without a piston. And that's kind of where we're audio. Yeah, we want to still be able to hear that slightly in the background. Yeah, that's kind of where we're stuck. I mean, we and one of the best ways that we're going to get those is get to a station that's selling ships, and then from there purchase I mean, even if we can't get a pistons, if we could just get a flying miner, that'll get us the drills, and that's a huge deal. Yeah, it's one of those things that you just sit here and it's like, when are you ever on an encounter that's going to give you a mining drill? I mean, or a piston even for that matter. I mean, sure, in space, large grid ships, some, I mean, honestly, it could even be a connector that's on a piston arrangement to aid in docking the ship. I mean, there's all sorts of ways we could find them. But, on the surface of a planet, when do we ever find uh, a mining drill or a piston? It's just, I mean, I'm ecstatic that we have an assembler. We have a basic assembler and a full refinery. I mean, that was quite a find. At least this way, every ore that we come across, we can process it. Now, of course, what we found out is, I mean, I'm surprised we can't make the light. I mean, it's a, it's not a reactor or something, but it is a it is a subcomponent, and it is limiting because I'd be putting those blocks all around here, because it gives you a block, um, and it gives you the light.
Inventory full.
But instead, we're running around. Are we? Our bottle's at 31. Food and water. Water's at 27. Grab a drink. Yeah, we get no alarms or notifications on that. We just gotta watch it ourselves. If you're not used to playing with food, water, sleep,
Inventory full.
um,
Inventory full.
I mean, it's a basic survival must-have. I mean, it's always surprising to me that Space Engineers has never put it in the game after all this time. I mean, yeah, there's two major mods for it on the workshop. I prefer the Eat, Drink, Sleep, Repeat because first off, it requires sleep, but also
Inventory full.
together with some of the other elements like um, you know changes the survival kit around. I mean, it's an add-on, but as a collective mod, as a mod pack, so to speak, it really has added quite a bit of challenge. And the other thing is with the daily needs survival kit, you get to the point where you can make either mushrooms or protein shakes, and then you're done. It's
Inventory full.
and you make a ton of them. I mean, it's compared to nothing, it's great. But when you add, you know, ESDR into the mix, I just think ESDR is the better of the two, and it's the better of the three. The three being the base game with nothing.
Inventory full.
I think we just had a small slip there. Yeah, this is way faster than what we were doing, running up and down the stairs. I mean, we're still hand digging. Let's be honest here.
Inventory full.
I feel like that's the second time we're dipping. We're hitting the dipping below the surface there. I'll have to pick up this time and when it happens, stay here just to see if it might just be some ice in the rock that's making it look that way. We have 8 minutes on an unknown signal.
Inventory full.
We can go grab that. Yeah, we need to make this less spelunking and more directly over to here. I mean, I've been trying to do it piece by piece, but all right, we got some of the motors. Okay. I thought we shut all these off. Maybe it doesn't take effect if they're damaged. Clear out the build window. Okay, we got that one. That one's done. We gotta fill out that wall. Yeah, sun's going down. Let's grab this unknown signal. Careful of the heat. All right. Big money, big money, big money. Whammy. Hey. Any components is good components. Yeah, I'm mostly here for the scrap. I'm not here for the Badger drills. I mean, you can convert those into tickets. You know, they do have a value. You know, unlimited Badger drills, their value is you convert them into tickets, and then you take a chance on getting a higher value component. What did we pull back? Oh, we didn't. Oh, we're out of fuel. Good thing we checked that before we went down into the. Yeah. Fuel power. Power is at 100%. Let's refill that bottle. Show me. It's weird that why are they sitting over here? I don't know. All right, we need 2 medical comps. Let's finish this chair. This chair still wants construction comps. Do we have 2 medical comps queued up yet? I think we do, but I don't know if we can actually make this stuff yet. This says we got all components. And that says we lied. Okay, let's check the build queue here. Production. Basic assembler. Medical comps. Now it says we need copper. So our running around picked up all the rest of the stuff we needed. But we need copper. These need copper, and they're going to burn it up quicker. So let's let's pause the assembler until we can dig a few rounds of ore. Okay, 5 construction comps. Did we get them? We got 2 displays. Yeah, we couldn't pull them there because it was a different grid. 2 displays. Okay. That's one of the beauties of the way we built this thing. We have full access to the whole underground here. Yeah, we needed more comps. Okay. Yeah, we can definitely feel that going down. Pardon me. All right, let's get a couple more batches of ore. Why'd they turn the assembler off? So that we're pulling in copper first and we get those medical comps finished. Because if we don't, the copper will go in smaller amounts to the things it can make. And then we'll never get the comps made because we'll keep making smaller stuff. And we don't actually need that much copper to finish the comps. But if we finish them, we have a backup survival kit, which is huge. I mean, it's not like a survival kit is something that we can easily make. Okay.
Inventory full.
A little bit of up mining. Yeah, we need to start turning this place into more of a pit and less of a cave system. You know, like right now where I'm trying to figure out how to get out of here. That's not it. There we go, this way. Yeah, we get distorted, twisted around, get lost. Burn through all our fuel. Now we got problems.
Inventory full.
No, we don't like those. No, we do not. See, we want to be able to see this from really anywhere in the pit here. How much copper we got? Control panel. There we go. All right, we'll get our 2 medical comps. Take a bunch of this stuff. Okay. Eagle 1. What are we putting on the screen? Not a 1x2. There we go. Every time we walk past, we got a little billboard in there. This thing's still looking for displays. Okay, next stop is all the lift thrusters. And that's going to be a lot of them. They're all metal grade, large steel tubes. How about these guys, the braking thrusters? Yeah, a lot of comps, large steel tubes, all that stuff. Let's see. Tubes. How about you just press one key at a time? Yeah, tube. Okay. Large steel tubes. All right, let's get those out. Okay. Construction comps and metal grids. How many grids we got? There's 8. 28. That should be plenty, but let's find out. Do these guys need metal grids? Yes, they do. 1 each. These guys need 3. Yeah, we should have enough for all these. Okay. Somebody back there still needed large steel tubes. Tubes. Just give me 10 more. Okay. Comps. Comps. None. Okay. Production. Basic assembler. Yeah, see, it's waiting for nickel iron steel. Give me another 500 of those. What else do you think we need right now? 200 of those. Let me just go check. Okay. We need motors and construction comps. Motors. We gotta walk past these guys with steel. We didn't even do anything on these guys. Motors and steel. Yeah, well, we're not making motors. No, we're not. Let's see. We take 100 pieces of steel. Throw those back down. Construction comps. Do we have motors queued up? Basic assembler. Yeah, we do. But we can't make them. Well, we got everything else in. Okay, these just need motors. Just needs motors. Just needs motors. Just making sure all we need is motors. Let's get everything else done. These are looking for metal grids. Carry a few back. And these last three. Okay. So at this point, we can't do anything without until we get some motors. Did we have... unknown signal? I'd say let's go for it. We need the travel time. We got to be moving around the map. You know, we can't just be sitting in one place. What happened over there? This guy was, there he is. Figure out what happened to him. Is the stream still running? Yeah, no, it's still running. Okay. Well, he's just not showing up as he's seeing it. There you go. One more time. Hopefully that fixes it. All right, we are. All right, check the bottle. All right, we're off. Food and water? Yeah. All right, 5 kilometers. Oh, only 3. Yeah, it was 5 kilometers when it came into the system. Started falling down. Mountain climbing with a jetpack. Yeah, our biggest fear here is a tree. And then heat. Yeah, you gotta be careful because the game sees you at different altitudes. Alright, what do we got? Please don't be a... Is it a roller? Big money? Huh. Upgraded drill. Or, yeah, money drill. Hey, we have one, but, you know. Alright, back down now. Yeah, I mean, hey, parts is parts. You know, I mean, honestly, you know, at the rate that a steel consumes, you know, 7 iron ingots, we'll go up there and get 30, 40 plates. You know, that's a full run of us going to mining. Plus, we get some food, we get some credits. You know, overall, it's a win. It's weird that's still the only light on the base. How's our bottle doing? 74. That was weird. Don't we just need motors down here? Yeah, just motors. Now this guy wants steel plates. And these guys need 3 grids. Yeah, we need a few other things. Steel plates and 100 motors. Well, we ain't making any motors. So, run over there with a bunch of grids. There you go. They're all up to snuff. Just motors. Okay, you're supposed to put the back of this thing on. Yep. Two. Yeah, like I would put inline lights over those doors in a second. Now you can't put a block there because you lose the controls. Yeah, well, obviously we got a lot of decorating to do on this thing. And we don't have any glass or anything up here yet. You know, you could pull this forward and put a row of seats and stuff in it. Passenger seats. I mean, honestly, you could put a passenger seat back here. Yeah, maybe a storage box or something. Is there a small grid locker? Didn't we get something like that? No. No, there's not. You know, maybe a small grid decorative packet just needs to be added. I went looking for one when we talked about the beds. It just didn't. And nothing jumped out as like, oh yeah, we gotta have that. So I have 4 or 5 of these, which I am going to. I'm going to go combine and put them out like I did the other composite video.
Inventory full.
You know, because there's a lot of. I can't say I could chop it down to a short, but you know, make it a 5-minute montage. You know, give a bit of a story of building the shuttle.
Inventory full.
You know, on repeat. Not everybody's going to sit and watch a 40-minute stream, let alone. Yeah, see, we don't want to take the roof down from stone. We want to keep the roof looking like we're down in the cave. You know, for character purposes. But, you know, like here's the start of the platform. You know, we should definitely be able to come here and look like we're stepping off into the. I mean, we don't have a mining drill. The mining drill would have made us, you know, this giant chasm already. No reason we can't make one by hand. I mean, we're still here drilling. Might as well make it look like one. You know, just for color. Flair. There it is. You're upside down. Very upside down.
Inventory full.
Yeah, cool way to fix that. There you go. You're right side up. I don't feel like we're fixing this much. Yeah, I'm not either. Keep getting. The more I try and fix it, the more upside down we're getting. But yeah, we definitely have a lot of. We got a lot of mining to do.
Inventory full.
And short of me sitting here talking about the state of the current world politics, which I had a guy do a few years ago in a game that I played. Like he ran a stream for a long time, and then out of the blue one day, he decided to turn it into a political channel, and his views were not um, tolerant of the broader society in any way, which is a shame. It's like
Inventory full.
I mean, I remember telling people, I was like, yeah, you know, please do not watch this guy's stream. He's I mean, at the time, I had a political channel. It's like, dude, you want to do politics? Go make a political channel. It's not that expensive. You know, don't do it during your video game.
Inventory full.
That wasn't cool. Okay, I just saw the orange right from there. See, that's what I want. I want to be able to see the orange while I'm down here. So where did it go? I mean, we're down here on the bottom. I want to just fly up right into the orange and get right out of here. You know? Oh, excuse me. Summertime chilling. Okay, now you're in this cave again. Get yourself oriented. Okay, there's. Alright, there it is. So we got to keep clearing this stuff out. Go refill your jetpack while we're talking. Okay, the bottle is at 51. So, power's at 100. Jetpack refueled again, just to be safe. Okay, do we have another unknown signal? Yes, we do. Okay, then we're off. All right, so progress-wise, I mean, we got it can't fly yet. It's got no lift. But, a couple of motors from now. Yes, there are custom planets and moons up there. Just waiting to be discovered. For those used to a what do you got? The usual stuff. Okay. All right. And back to the base. Yeah, I'll put all of these segments together. Just explain what we're trying to build here with the shuttle. Somebody might want to watch the stream. Somebody might want the short version. But yeah, I mean we're getting there. I think we're just an hour tonight. Yeah, we're just on for an hour tonight.
Inventory full.
Yeah, this is way better. Why don't you take that block out and we'll grab it from down below. At that point I would just say let's just push it down 20 blocks. But to do that we need motors. And the motors need copper, which is why we're mining down here
Inventory
to
full.
make copper or to get copper, so that we can make the motors for the flyer. So in a choice between, finishing Eagle 1 or, we run up and down a few flights of stairs, we're running up and down some stairs. I mean, it's not really much of a comparison piece.
Inventory full.
Get your orientation. Don't burn up all the fuel. Yeah, see, I shouldn't have to be orienting down here. I should just be able to see the entrance that we built. Well, I mean, that's the difference. If we were here with a drill, we'd have a perfectly smooth thing going down here.
Inventory full.
How'd you get lost again? because I'm not looking in the right place. That's how I get lost.
Inventory full.
Okay. Go straight up. There you go. You know, when you run out of fuel, you're just going to make it worse with these sheer cliffs. Yeah, well, it'll make it better while I'm trying to get to that point.
Inventory full.
Yeah, see, there's the piece. I'll get right up to it. What do you have in production? Nothing, it's just motors. We just need a big old batch of motors, and then we carry them over and we finish all the engines up.
Inventory full.
I actually don't know if the thing is how many motors have been made, because I mean, we kind of assume,
Inventory full.
you know, one motor per batch, per load that we run up. So it's not a lot. Yeah, see, however deep we dig, I want to be able to see that orange platform.
Inventory full.
Another unknown signal. Let's see how we're doing on motors. 16. Yeah, it's one per run. We don't get a lot of them. It does let us finish some stuff up though. Those needed 6. What does this need? 30. Holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. We even have that many motors queued up? Production. Basic assembler. 306. There you go. You need, wow. That is a lot. This thing ain't that far. Let's grab it. Yeah, I think my game plan is going to be, I don't like doing, if I'm here playing, I'll stream it. That's my, ladies and gentlemen, the purple light. Unknown signal. And we have not seen animals. We've not seen any nighttime encounters. Gotten a lot of other stuff, but yeah, and we need a lot of ore just to finish this part of the platform. I mean, that is a no joke lot of material we need. When are you going to expand the greenhouse? When we have resources to spare? Which ain't anytime soon. Alright, let's do one or two more runs. Okay, one or two more runs it is.
Inventory full.
How about you just pick up all the debris off the bottom and leave it down there? No, it might be 3 or 4. Okay, 1 of 1,000 rotors. If you're not going to motivate people to try out this challenge you built here, well, the challenge is, I mean, again, you start out with a rover, or if you're in space, you start out with a ship. You know, space is way easier. I mean, space, you could start out with a miner. You know, then you've got, you know, vast amounts of resources.
Inventory.
You know, you can make yourself a bigger ship, make yourself a base. You've got asteroids, you know, access to the world of all ore types. But you also got a lot bigger threats in space. Yeah, yeah, you do. Is that all of it? That is all of it. Wow, we cleaned all this thing up down here.
Inventory full.
Ba-ba-da. Yeah, when you can
Inventory full.
slap 5 drills on something, suddenly you got large cargo containers full of stuff. I think we've gotten quite a bit done here. I mean, the unknown signals have definitely helped.
Inventory full.
But yeah, the biggest thing that's helped us was that abandoned rover. Or that rusted out, that rover wreck. I mean, getting that refinery and assembler.
Fuel low.
Oh, don't even tell me that.
Fuel critical.
Okay, now smartass, show us how you're going to get up there.
Inventory full.
You can't make that jump because of the ceiling. You have any plate on you? No, you don't. Oh, you are killing me. Yeah, I am. I might have to take this out.
Inventory full.
Then jump. Lame. Oh, there you go. That's another loot. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for tonight, I think. Thanks, everybody that tuned in. We are Yeah, we're at the end of an hour. This was a quick run tonight, just to get us moving forward. Wait, let me check my schedule. See if we have. Um, hold on, let me see. Are we here for 1 or for 2 hours? I had sort of a plan. What is the plan? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, no, we've got another hour. I'll get back down in the mine. Man, you do not spell good for anything. Well, one of the problems is I keep moving the keyboard as I'm sitting here. There you go. That took forever to type. Yeah, see, and you notice I just moved over. Like for no purpose. I just changed my position. Okay, well, let's get our fuel tanks here filled back up. We got to go heal up a little bit. We're almost out of water. I mean, flying up and down that gully there, it eats up. You're carrying two, yeah, I just saw that. Let's get the extra one over here. Get it out of the way. Do I think we have? No, I bet we only have. How many motors do you think we have? 10? 8, yeah. See, it's an outrageous amount of motors.
Inventory full.
Okay, there's our path out. If we just keep mining while going up. I mean, we're doing a full load of stone pretty quick. I mean, that's not a problem. Do.
Inventory full.
Yeah, see, this is where people that aren't looking for a challenge go in and do stuff like, give me 10 times inventory. It's like, why? Well, because doing this is boring. No, doing this encourages you to go find a mining drill. You know, this is a challenge. You know, it's not supposed to be something simpleton easy. How many batteries are you going to put on the base? You know, I mean, common sense is 3 or 4.
Inventory
And since we got the
full.
one turret down here already, you know, we should put a few more. But again, that uses up stone. It's using up iron. Well, last time we checked, did we have like 15,000 of it? Yeah, we did.
Inventory full.
We're just choked on the copper. Why do you keep turning your head? Because it's a habit. I'm in the spacesuit, tilting my head moving. It's just, you know, it's a habit. I mean, we're not playing with a VR headset, man. No, I know. It's just, like I said, it's a habit.
Inventory full.
Yeah, don't mind the next 2 or 3 loads. We got plenty on the ground already. Just go down and do pickup runs. Yeah, but here's the argument for moving that cargo container down here.
Inventory full.
It's only, one motor. Is it? How many motors is it? It's 6 motors. Oh man. Yeah, and if you count how many blocks down, you'd have to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're talking about 30 motors. Yeah, but you're saying you would have done it if you could have built a collector. Well, I mean, the thing with the collector is, they're really great, especially if you could build at the bottom of a mountain. Then you just, work your way up the side of the mountain.
Inventory full.
Yeah, it is nowhere near mining drill speed. I know it. But it is part of the challenge.
Inventory full.
And once we get that flyer, the Eagle 1 finished, it has a name, use its name. I mean, that increases the chances that we might find a copper deposit somewhere. I mean, we hope so.
Inventory full.
Yeah, let's not waste the gas while I'm moving up. Even if you mine this copper right now, okay, it's not going to give you the other stuff you need. How much do you get? 260 copper. I mean, that's not bad. Is there copper? Here's one where we can't see the deposit. Where is that copper signal? I can't even see it right now. Tell us it disappears. Did we add any more? We're at 260. All right, down here. One we can see. Okay, we're at 260. Let's see where we end up. 747. Not bad. Hey, it's a change of pace. from going up and down the stairs. And again, once we clean these out, the signal goes away. So it makes the map look less crowded, less congested. Okay. We were at 7 something. Let's see where we're at when we get back. Hey, look at that, 993. How are we on fuel? 64. Another unknown signal. Go get it. It adds travel time. And the more you travel, the more chance that you'll get an encounter. I mean, you could sit in the base and just run around. The little, it functions like a pedometer. You got to get in so many miles, so many kilometers each day. And as you do, your chance of an encounter goes up. That's why flying around in a shuttle or, driving long distance cross country on a rover, you find a bunch of encounters. It's not a magic boots. As recommended by 9 out of 10 badgers. Yep, suit just refilled. Or the jetpack just refilled off the tank. Still too many signals. Excuse me, here's that tank. Strange. We have the elite. Which, looking at it right there, seems like it's a little OP. Yeah, let's conserve that battery. That makes me think we might be extending that cockpit out another block.
Inventory full.
Yeah, see, straight up. There's the stairs. Yeah, that would be 30. 30 motors. That's,
Inventory full.
I mean, given as much work as we're having to do just to make one motor, I don't want to waste 30 of them. I mean, I'm still not going to be able to mine that much quicker.
Inventory full.
Now fly me to a copper boulder. Different story. I knew I was going to miss that eventually. It's as funny it's taking me that long to do it.
Inventory full.
Ba, ba, ba. Is that a hole in the roof right there? No, that's the ladder up. Just yeah, right there. Oh no, that's the bottom of it. Yeah, that's the ladder going up. But see, now that we're down here,
Inventory full. Inventory full.
you know, as we dig out, we dig up. Well, that's where having the conveyor down here, I guess, would be. Yeah, because we would just start digging off in any direction, a straight tunnel. No, that's where the collector would be good.
Inventory full.
You know, they'll drill off in any direction. Yeah, collectors are great for drilling up. They are a time saver
Inventory
for
full.
drilling down or across. Yeah, especially in vanilla where you build them, you know, simple. How many steel plates do you have in there? Let's get this floor finished up a little bit. I mean, we know what we're putting down here. We're going to make this our battery room. And we're going to make this the birthing little rehab area. That's something we need to work on too. I mean, we're living here. We have 175 motors. Wow, that copper really, wow. I mean, that's why you want to go get the ores and stop with the stone. I mean, the stone answer all the time is, and a trace amount of other things. Production. That uses up. And we're going to use it. Might as well make it. Well, that's part of the problem. We're bringing in all this stone to make the motors. We also then have all the other components, the other ores we got to use up. You should queue up a batch of internal plate and construction comps too. Yeah, I mean, you're going to use it. Basic assembler. Production, basic assembler. Yeah, it's not hard to use 10,000 steel plates. I mean, every one of these blocks takes up 25. That means 4 is 100. 40 is 1,000. You know, it's simple math. Oh, large steel. That's why it comes up for large steel tubes. Yeah, we need to get to work on the cargo system here. No, we don't. Here, I'll show you why. Large cargo container. Look at that. Ton of steel, but 20 motors. Yeah, plus every conveyor tube that's hooking it up. You know, you could be using another 500,000 motors to build some sort of system. And then where are we? Well, again, you got ore, you got ingots and stone components. That's 4, minimum 4. And you need to set them up in a line so that you're feeding in and pulling out. And then you can set up your sorters so that it's a system. So you got everything going into ores. And what about the stuff you bring back? I mean, stuff you bring back, if it's components, you throw in a component. So you need a sorter that sends it to where it's supposed to go. The thing you have to watch out for is you don't want your, because you could be doing it. Well, we only get scrap. So if you do a big grinding job, you're only bringing back scrap. So it's got to go into the ores container to hit the refinery. So ores and scrap go in the same place. If you're bringing back components, you need a way to throw it into the assembler from your input container. So now we need an input container, stone and scrap, ore and scrap, ingots, components, gravel. So now we got 5. Yeah, it adds up. And then you got all the cargo containers, the conveyor belts, plus the foundation, the building to put around it, unless you're just leaving them outside. There was a mod that gave us a um, was it in Space Engineers or was it Imperium? I think it was Space Engineers. It gave us a mod that made it look like um, a cargo container, storage a freight container, like an intermodal container. But there was no conveyor. Yeah, it was on. Might have been Industrial Overhaul did it. I don't remember. But that was a cool concept. You got out of these cargo container looks, and you had. I'll have to find that. We could use that on when we go to do the exploration on the different planets and moons. Sending down a cargo container, an actual cargo container. That could be quite a bit entertaining. We need more ore. You gonna fix that? Yeah, eventually. You notice that the sun is over there on that side of the planet. It's lighting everything up. Because it ain't nighttime everywhere.
Inventory full.
Yeah, in high speed.
Inventory full.
This is a whole different. This is hours of this. I mean, I could talk for hours, but gotta have some topics. So it's not. And I'm focused on not getting killed. By slamming into something or running out of fuel. Motors. Okay, 3 small guys. There's 30 going right there. There's another 30 going right there. And that's it. I mean, that right there says go out and get more of that copper. Can we take this off now? Um, yeah. I would imagine we're going to take that out and move it down. Maybe put in 1 or 2 spacers. I thought we were going to weld that up until we knew. Yeah, I remember saying just that. Don't weld this up until we know what we're putting down here. But you know, it's one thing to wait around, you know, for a day or two, but do we want to be waiting around for weeks? I mean, we got to do some. We got to do some decorating around this place. Clean it up, make it look like we live here. We have not seen any nighttime encounters. Unknown signal. How are we on fuel? 88. We can make that. We've not seen any critters of any kind, good or bad. That thing flying or rolling? Uh, how far is this thing going to go? Well, we're not wasting jet fuel on it. When's it going to stop? In 11 minutes. There you go. It stopped. Big whammy. Come on. Yeah, we got to get the rest of that stuff going in the greenhouse. Oh, copper. Talk about convenient. Still showing copper.
Energy low.
Did we get a power kit? Yes, we did. There's your energy low. Take that. I think that's it for the copper signal. Yep, how much we get? Look at that, 771. Cool. I mean, that made that whole trip worthwhile. And we're not that far from the base. Look at that. We flew up the hill, got a ton of stuff, we come back. We should be doing motors first. There it is. I mean, we just can't. We'd be running back and forth constantly. It's very demotivational. And we still got to build the cockpit. I mean, we could take off flying at that point. We just got to. Where are we going to fly to? We're going to fly down to that iron mine. That's what we're going to do. Get ourselves a bunch of iron. And bring it back. a basic assembler, basic refinery in this layout. Yeah, we could. Just push the door back more. Tear off the back end, make it longer. This could really be the Mark 1 of our, especially if we get it decorated cool. You want to grab that copper? You're running low on food. Don't forget to eat something. Okay, let's grab it. Yeah, I mean, at this point, if these things are actually giving us copper. Oh, that one's got copper. So yeah. Let's see, do we get another 771 out of this? Is the signal gone? Yes, it is. Okay, how much we get? 452. Okay, do we see another copper signal? Yeah, up here. That's a weird. Yeah, I wish we could see the copper signal. Well, I wish I could. I think that's it up here on the left. Yep, that's a different one. 755. I don't see any copper here. And with so many of these things fall and they hit on each other. There it was, it just came up and said 6.4 meters. So is that it over this way? 3, 4. Yeah, like I said, vertical miner. Just come around, zoop. 827, and we picked up some uranium. Which we certainly weren't looking for. Copper. 95. How are we on fuel? 50. Alright, we'll go grab it. Again, if it's better returns than what we're getting inside the underneath the base, let's go for it. There's another one 50 meters away. Yeah, I wish there was a way to isolate signals. You know, tell the ore detector just show me copper. You know, something to make this easier, less painful. All right, we're full. See, did you get any more? Yeah, we did. 1,600. Well, that's a huge amount. Let's head back to the base. The other problem with pulling all these resources, and you know, we're not using them. They will fill up. Where's that refinery? So we're getting 225 a tick. We're taking out 4. So half. Yeah, standard formula, half. So that should give us 750 copper ingots. And copper ingots. This thing needs 4. Or yeah. So that's 8. We brought back 1,300. I mean, that's 150. You know, plus waste and extras. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at there. No, it's not. And it is enough to go do this. Finish another. Alright, so we now got backing thrusters. Or braking thrusters. We can do some flying around, and because we might have to change the whole design, which would suck because we get scrapped. Yeah, it really would. But on the other hand, all right, let's see if we got any more loose stone down there. And let's grab that. I mean, no sense letting the Langoliers have it.
Inventory full.
All right, so we got like 3 more runs of stone here. You know, one of the reasons we put this base here was its close proximity to stone.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Well, I think we got it all down here. No more stragglers. All right, let's head back up. then how are we on fuel? Make sure 26. Fill that tank up. We'll grab that last unknown signal for the night. Okay, away we go. Just so many meteors. Yeah, and this is just, I mean, it's damaged the base, damaged the solar panels. Damaged the refinery. But in general, if you look at how many there are and how many actually, hit us in any way, shape, or form, it's been very few hits. It's almost like we're just here. What you got? Hey, every little bit counts, man. Every little bit counts. Yeah, see, in dark like this is where we hit a tree. We can't fly high enough because the higher we go, the worse the jetpack altitude damage becomes. If you're low, close to the ground, but the game doesn't see us that way. The calculations see us above sea level. And I think that's going to be our last run for the night. All right, let's call it. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, we've got. I mean, the moon is obviously going to be our next choice. It's so freaking close. Yeah, but is the moon actually going to be our choice, or are we going to go into orbit? Why don't we worry about flying around the planet first? Because we can't actually go into orbit. We don't have hydrogens. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to find some wrecks around the planet to get those. I mean, that's usually a good way to get a hydrogen engine. All right. If you get a chance, click the buttons. Like, subscribe, follow, ring the bell so you know the next time we're on or the next time we post a video. Have a good night.